Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Nightly Nuge. Happy Hump Day to the Hump Master, Ted Nugent. How you doing today, Ted?
I'm humping like I mean it. Every day is a hump day at the Nugent Ranch. Godspeed all our friends out there that support the Nightly Nuge. Be sure you tell everybody that the truth, logic, and common sense in your heart and soul is available right here with Uncle Keith and Uncle Ted on the Nightly Nuge. Thank you for your support.
You know what, Ted? I want to talk about something that probably our listeners may or may not know about because it certainly hasn't made the papers. It wasn't anywhere to be found last weekend on the Sunday morning news shows. Mainstream media has just pretended it didn't happen, but we had a Supreme Court justice who they attempted to assassinate. And I think it's kind of funny. It's not funny, it's tragic and it's evil that it came on the heels of, and I'd like to play this tape for our listeners, of none other than Senator from New York, Chuck Schumer, inviting this type of behavior, in my opinion. So, Ted, you hear Chuck Schumer saying, you've created this, you won't know what hit you. And then the next thing you know, we have a Supreme Court justice that's almost assassinated. No coverage by mainstream media. I just wonder if it'd be different if it was one of the liberal justices. I don't know. What's your take on the fact that this has happened, and two, that mainstream media has just chose to ignore it?
Well, I've been watching Chuck Schumer in New York for the last 50 years because I rock and roll and I have family in New York and I love the delicatessens. I love the spirit of that high energy New York. This guy, Chuck Schumer, has always been on the wrong side. In fact, on the dark side. This guy has a concealed weapons permit, but he stopped any attempt to have Second Amendment rights for New York residents. This guy is a curse on the United States of America. This guy represents gangsters. This guy will exonerate terrorists and arsonists and vandals and smash and grabbers. Chuck Schumer has always been on the side of the lawbreaker. Chuck Schumer is an anti-constitutionalist. Chuck Schumer is the poster boy for corruption and abuse of power. And I have so many great friends in New York and New Jersey and up in those areas that no longer have life, liberty, or pursuit of happiness. We have got to spotlight these cockroaches, and we have to vote them out. And a lot of people go, you never get them out of there. Yeah, if you vote, if you join us at huntthevote.org. Hunt the vote. I'm going for a peaceful, civil resolution to this tyranny that is perpetrated by the Chuck Schumers of the world.
But Chuck Schumer didn't take a peaceful approach, Ted. He basically incited violence, and it happened. And the media just seems to, first of all, act like it didn't happen.
They're virtually untrustworthy, and it breaks my heart. But again, we can't just squawk. You gotta do something. Join us at huntthevote.org. Huntthevote.org. What do we do? What do we do? Huntthevote.org.
And you know what, Ted? I'll add one other thing to that. HunterNation.org. You're the national spokesperson. You always talk about Hunter Nation being the clearinghouse for people that want to bring back America to its greatness. You don't have to be a hunter. All you have to do is believe in freedom, law and order, the Constitution. I encourage everyone to go to HunterNation.org. And there's a brand new promotion that's running there at HunterNation.org this week, Ted. And it's a chance to win a hunt with not me, not Donald Trump Jr., but you at your own home place down in Texas. There's 2 other hunts on there for a bear hunt and an antelope hunt. If you go to HunterNation.org, first of all, you'll take a chance to go on a great hunt with Ted or the bear or the antelope. And the other thing you're going to be doing by going to HunterNation.org and joining that great organization is you're going to be putting yourself in the forefront, really coming to the bridge at Concord with like-minded patriots like Ted Nugent and myself. HunterNation.org. And if you come back tomorrow, we're going to have some more of the Nightly Nuge right here.
See you guys at HunterNation.org. Let's go hunting, baby.